Previously on the Chaos Casters. We meet our cast of characters on a day just like any other. Mostly. For Seren, a normal grocery run turns into a pickpocket chase. River wakes up on the beach under mysterious circumstances.
Great.
Delwyn has a creepy and maybe prophetic nightmare.
Oh, what a fucking dream.
And Denali has her first visitor in a long time, plus a family reunion with River.
Oh, your mother's gonna kill me! Oh, your mother's gonna kill me!
All drawn to the same place, our yet-to-be heroes have converged on the warehouse at 420 Cradle Alley. I still can't believe that's the canonical address. Let the chaos begin.
A warehouse stands downtown, high, but not high enough to really be standing out. A simple warehouse. But for many reasons, this warehouse is something special. Not that it would be known as that quite yet. Everyone approaches this warehouse from different directions.
Love this.
Amazing.
You each run up, or walk up, or fly up on a different door.
I skate, excuse you!
I'm sorry. Seren, you see whoever this was that took your pouch of gold fling open a door and run on inside. Delwyn, you walk up and you see the same building with the same door on its side, and the door doesn't open for you, but you approach from the same place that you saw in your dream. And Denali and River, you very low to the ground, cloaks over your heads, fly and land just outside a door leading into this warehouse. You know what, for the sake of simplicity, we'll go in that order. Or no, we'll go in backwards order. River and Denali, you're standing outside of this door. It's just a single, not stone. What are doors normally made of?
Wood? Stone?
For a warehouse, it'd be metal.
Metal?
It'd be
Metal.
Metal. Yeah, it would be metal. Okay,
Steel?
so like a steel door.
No, it's fantasy. It's Arcano steel. Get it right. Everything that imagines.
Vibranium.
Nothing.
What? Fucking copyrighted torrent. Shit.
Don't sue me. You arrive at the store. What are you doing?
This is the place, I think.
Well, should we go inside?
Hang on. I don't know why I was coming here. I don't know if what's inside is... Was I following a tip or... Okay. I think we should scope it out and make sure it's not dangerous before rushing in.
Smart.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna, kind of do a cursory glance around and, very, cautiously try the door just to see if it's locked or not.
You try the door. It is not locked.
I'm gonna open it just a little bit and peek inside ever so carefully.
You see inside a large warehouse with boxes. You hear voices, but you're not close enough to make out really what they're saying right now. But yeah, you see boxes full of stuff, closed boxes. You assume they're full of stuff. Just preface that. There's some barrels of apples, generic warehouse stuff.
Are they magic apples?
No.
Okay.
Aren't all apples magic if you really think about it?
They do keep doctors away.
Yeah, they have a warding effect against all people with a PhD.
Everyone with a medical degree is warded from these magic fruit.
Protection from PhD.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna open the door for Denali and put my finger over my lips like a gesture and motion for her to come in.
Okay. You sneak inside. We'll resolve that in a second. Delwyn, how are you entering this building?
I feel like as I approach, this feels shady, right?
Yes.
Okay. Will there have any lead pipes or something along these alleys that I'm walking through?
Yeah, you're walking down this alley and you look back and forth. you see a lead pipe. It's kind of like sticking out near some trash bags.
Sick. I'm gonna grab that.
Street visual ambiance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you grab this metal pipe. It is light but sturdy.
Fucking sick. Then I'm going to approach the warehouse, and you said I approached the door that I saw in my dream.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna probably like very, very similar to River's, like poke my head in before going fully in.
Yeah, you see pretty much the same thing. A lot of boxes, some crates and stuff. You see from your point of view specifically, you can see a wagon, like a covered wagon with no horse attached, and you see two people standing and talking. You are not seen as you poke inside. Just like you're not seen as you poke your head inside. There's a risk of you being seen when you enter, but that's just, yeah.
All right, what's all this then? I'm going to can I go ahead and roll stealth to sneak in?
Yeah, we'll cover that in a second.
Okay.
Seren,
Hi.
like I said before, you see this little thief fling open one of these doors and run inside. What do you do?
I take a coin out of like my pocket, just like a loose one that whatever the fantasy equivalent of a penny is,
Copper.
and I flip it and like catch it and like put it on like the back of my hand. It lands on heads, and I decide, okay, I'm going in. I pick up my skateboard. I pick up my skateboard, and I'm holding it like you would, like I'm about to hit someone with it. And I very slowly go. No, fuck this. I go in.
Hey, not slowly.
Not slowly.
This is exactly why I saved Sarah for last. We'll get to that in another second. Which is gonna be great. River, Denali, and Delwyn. Why don't you guys make a stealth check for me?
Alrighty.
Money.
Oof. A 12.
14, baby.
14.
Yeah.
Woo!
Level 2.
Level
Level
2.
2.
Level 2. Wait, is it Denali level 3?
Don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody.
Secret.
I am old. I am old.
So she gets an extra level.
You're all sneaky enough. You all creep in and hide behind some of these crates, these boxes. I can say this for all three of you. On your right, each of you on your right as you enter have a set of stairs that leads up to what looks like a kind of like a catwalk overhang situation in this warehouse, just some kind of more storage space like on the second landing. You see these two people. You also see a smaller figure throw open the door and run in holding a small just brown bag. They run up to these other two and they go,
Look, I managed to snag something while I was coming back from the market. Look, it's money.
and they both sigh at the same time, the other two figures, and this middle height one kind of wraps an arm around the smaller one's like shoulders and gives them like a noogie and says,
Now, yes, good job, very good job. Yes, very much so. Money, love it, money. Poppy can't just run off like that. No, we got business to do now.
and the little one looks up and goes,
I know, Crack, but come on, it's money. It's money.
and the bigger one says,
I need you two to focus up. Come on, today starts our brand new business. We finally got enough money to buy these products, and we need to start our new investment.
and they both go,
Aye, Snap.
I knew it! When you said the second name, I was like, this is the name. Yes, I was waiting for it. I'm so glad.
This is
Oh
great.
my
This is
God.
incredible.
This is great.
and as these siblings snap, crack, and pop, go about their business, the door flies open and hits the wall, and in comes a 3-foot red-haired halfling holding a skateboard above their head. And all of you see this.
Well, that's just unfortunate.
Seren, what do you do? What do you do as you enter?
How far away is Pop?
From you, oh God, I have to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Torin,
7, 9.
Are they gnomes?
All of them, no. Respectively, they are a goblin, a hobgoblin, and not a goblin, a human.
None of those are gnomes. What do you have against gnomes, Torin?
This is nomophobic.
Great. That's great. It's great.
You're about maybe 45 feet away.
So change of plans.
Certainly. What would you like to do?
I want to get on my board, skate over, and deck the one that took my money just in the back of the head.
Oh. With what? Just with your hand?
Just with my fist! Or I'll throw my rock at him. I have a rock.
You have a
Throw my rock? Can I throw my rock at him?
You mean your stone of good luck?
Yes! My affinity is luck. I'm good.
You will lose your luck-based item.
If I pick it up again, it'll be fine.
Yes, but like, do you really want to throw your good magic item that I gave you?
No, okay, fine. I'll just punch him I'll just punch it. I'll punch him.
You all see this halfling drop the skateboard, hop on, and just make an unarmed strike?
That's a 4.
Plus 3.
Love to see it.
Plus 3, so a 7.
Plus 3 for 7.
Lucky 7.
Surprisingly, no. You skate over and take a swing at this goblin, and they jump out of the way just in time to dodge your attack. And the goblin Pop, he says,
Ah, fuck. I didn't know I was followed. I swear I didn't know.
I'm still on my board. Is it safe to assume that I've just, like, been rolling in the middle of these 3 sets?
I think you rolled past, right? Like,
yeah.
you took it.
You're just still going.
You took
Just
a
gone.
with your skateboard. You can take bonus action dashes. You move 60 feet and tried to punch him, and so you're like 15 feet past where they are. Crack looks up at you and says,
Hey, kid, Scram, what are you doing? Get out of here, dude. We've got stuff to do. We can't be dealing with you right now.
How about no?
Well, it's not very yes and of you.
Joke's on you! I never took a theater class!
River and Denali and Delwyn, you see this. You also see that they are starting to go for weapons. They all have weapons, crossbows and bows and
Oh shit.
different things.
Torin,
Yeah.
Torin, my good friend.
Yes.
With the role Delwyn plays in this community, right? What are the odds that I know these 3?
Make a history check.
There's a natural 1. I do not know these 3.
You do not know them.
I think should we? Okay, do you wanna...
Alright, what's all this then?
Holy shit! There's so many people in this goddamn warehouse.
Hold it right there.
Oh shit, we're going up. Hi!
Who the hell are you guys?
You all jump out.
Dear citizens of Union City, I found this pipe outside, and I felt like somebody in here might like need this pipe, and I feel like I was about to bear witness to a child being assaulted. I'm going to kindly ask you allow this high school student to leave.
I'm not leaving. That fucker took my money.
Get him, kid. Get him.
Okay, we can talk this out.
I'm holding my fists up as if I'm about to fight, but Seren is, well, no, I can't say he's inexperienced, because he did get into a lot of high school fights.
But bro, he's teen.
But high schoolers never pulled a crossbow on you before.
That's fair, yeah. Yeah, no. He is mildly frightened, but it's fine.
I'm sure that we could talk this out and have a very civil conversation about the events that are transpiring.
That's what I said.
Yeah, you lock eyes. Both of you lock as you jump out.
I wave.
Hello.
Hi.
Pa looks around and goes,
Okay, those are not on me. These ones are not on me. I didn't do those ones.
points at Seren.
That one's on me.
Believed as mere coincidence that we've all transpired at this single location.
I just have some questions that I need answering, but if we're gonna do so, if this is gonna escalate into something, I stop mid-sentence and realize I can't just say I'm a private eye anymore. I am here, so don't try anything.
Violence is not answer.
Exactly.
You're right, it's the question.
I like this kid.
Oh god.
Kids these days.
You watch as the three of them kind of look at all of you. They see that they're outnumbered, and they kind of back up towards this like covered wagon that they're standing next to. And Pop says,
Yeah, we don't like doing violence. We're business people.
and Crack goes,
Yeah, we're not here to rough you up.
and then Snap reaches behind them into the cart and grabs a box and pulls it in front of them. And all of them reach into that box and pull out bottles.
Oh no.
Can I cast Ray of Frost on one of the bottles?
Well, they immediately chuck the bottles at the ground.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. Huh?
And this box is labeled Fine Spirits. And as they smash on the ground, Snap goes,
My siblings are right. We're not gonna rough you up. They are.
and from the broken glass, even as you throw your ray of frost and it smashes into one of the bottles before it hits the ground, swirling energy begins to gather as creatures rise from the ground, taking humanoid forms of semi-translucent spectral bones, holding spectral weapons. The trio looks pleased, and then Snap looks up and points at each one of you and says,
Sick!
and the skeletons charge. I need you all to roll initiative. It's weird to have your own place. I've been having weird snacks lately. In addition to having the ability to just go into my kitchen and cook whatever I want whenever I want because it's my house, I have been eating a lot of peanut butter stuff lately, which is, my family doesn't buy peanut butter, so I'm having the time of my life in my peanut butter sanctuary. I hope you guys enjoy peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because I got some for you. I'm putting them down on the table, and welcome to the mid-roll. I don't have milk. I don't like milk, so you're going to want to get some water with that, probably. Hello, and thank you for listening. We are so happy that you came back. We are so sorry for the wait. Life gets in the way. You feel me? We are trying really, really hard to get episodes out to you guys, and I really, really, really want to continue to push for regular content, and Cass is backing me with that. We are going to try to post more stuff on TikTok. We're going to try to post more on the feed. We're working on some behind the scenes stuff for you guys to enjoy, maybe some art, maybe some, other things, but we hope you'll stick around for more continuous content. We promise, and for those of you who don't speak Tumblr, that's promise, that we will get it out to you consistently now. We are committed. I promise. Next, I want to say hello and whoa. That's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. To our friends at Snyder's Return. You know them, you love them. You've heard their funny jingle. They are a talk show, TTRPG, and actual play podcast. Give their ad a listen and then go check them out. They're awesome.
Snyder's Return is a tabletop role-playing game interviews and actual play podcast. We interview content creators, Twitch streamers, and fellow podcasters, and we put out our own actual play using a variety of different systems. So come and join us, come and have a listen. You can find us on Twitter at Return Snyder. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, or check out our website at www.snizreturn.squarespace.com.
Wow, isn't that amazing and cool, and everything is great and awesome and cool. And I don't say that sarcastically, I mean that genuinely. They're very cool and cool and cool. I want to say thank you to Cass for editing and scoring and sound designing this episode. I know that it was a painstaking labor, and Audition likes to crash a lot, but I am very happy with how things came out, and I'm very proud of you. This is a message for Cass, but also for the listeners to show how we support each other, because we do. Support your friends, guys. It's all about friendship. The next episode will be out on September 7th. That is a Wednesday, September 7th. And I just realized in 2 weeks after that, we'll have an episode going up on the 21st of September. I knew what I'm doing for that mid-roll. Yes. Last but not least, if you could tell just one, at least one, friend about the podcast, that would make all of the difference. If everybody tells one friend, we have doubled our listener base, and that is the most important thing, is just getting out there. We really want you guys to share it with your friends if they're interested, so that they can hop on board the Chaos Casters podcast while it's fresh and good. We promise it'll be fresh and good. Tell them that. Tell them that we promise it'll be fresh and good. Additionally, if you could leave a rate and review on iTunes, apparently I've been told that the algorithm really likes when people rate and review the podcast. So if you could leave a little blurb on there and possibly a star review, we will read your stuff, your reviews here on the podcast in the mid-roll. I will read some out, and we will indulge in your funny bits that you give to us when we read them. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope that you are doing snazzy, jazzy, keeping it funkly, staying scrunkly. Eat some peanut butter with a spoon out of the jar, no cap. Confuse your roommates or your parents or your brothers and sisters or siblings, non-binary, and go forth and incite some chaos. Baby, good to be back. I'll be here all week. As we begin, these skeletons rattle at you aggressively. And at the top of the initiative, we have one of these skelly boys who's going to step up to you, Seren, brandishes a spectral club, and is going to try to hit you with it. Does a 14 hit your armor class?
Yes.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as it smacks you. This skeleton comes over and swings this club down. You kind of go to duck out of the way, but it hits you in the arm. It hurt a lot.
Fucker.
Next, you have a chance to immediately retaliate because it's your turn.
Cool. How much do skeletons weigh?
Sorry?
Let's figure it out. 20 pounds. 20 and a half pounds.
Damn it! Okay. I wanted to see if I could catapult the skeleton.
Can you even catapult a person with the spell, or does it have to be an object?
It says an object. Let's see.
It is one object weighing 1 to 5 pounds that isn't being worn or carried.
Ardbone's being worn. Let's discuss.
I would say so. If not worn, then definitely carried.
So, okay. Seren doesn't like this. He came in here just to get his fucking money back. He didn't even want to go to the store. He just wanted to kick it. Now he just got decked by a skeleton, and he's not having fun. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile.
Okay, you don't have to roll the hit with Magic Missile. It hits automatically. Are you just going for the one in front of you?
The one that's hitting me? Yeah, I'll just hit that one 3 times.
Just roll Magic Missile once, and we'll just count that as all 3 things. That's how I'm gonna do Magic Missile.
That is 4 points of damage for that.
For each dart?
Yeah, for each dart.
Okay, so 12... Oh god, 12 damage. As you... get hit with this club, you kind of back away and throw your hand up, and these 3 darts of force extend from your palm and smash into the skeleton. You actually, the arm that it's not carrying the club with, you blast off, and it just like scatters into a gray mist, and you blow off its head for a second, but it just does like a backflip and then lands back on its neck. But you did some very bad damage, and this poor skeleton does not look like it's having a good time.
Do I have to roll for a wild magic surge since that was a level 1 spell, or?
Yes, you do, actually. So roll a d20 for me.
Okay. That's gonna be a 12.
So you do not surge, and your DC goes up to 1 and 2.
Cool.
You blast this bad boy.
I think as, like, right after Seren casts that, he's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you what the fuck? And you hear more rattling as it's another skeleton's turn. They're gonna run for the next closest person and get up into range with Delwyn. They have a short sword that they are going to swing at you. A 22 to hit.
Well, gosh, diddly dang darn, that sure does hit.
You take 4 points of slashing damage as it swings this sword across your chest and gets you not too deep, but deep enough to hurt. You square up against this chattery, rattly bone boy. Next is in order Snap, Crack, and Pop, which is weird.
That's so funny.
They begin to load their stuff back up into the wagon. Snap and Crack start to put stuff in, and you can hear them like, "Let's get out of here. Let's take our merchandise with us." And Pop is going to take a crossbow and try and shoot the only person that he can see is not engaged with anybody. So River Duke.
Yeah.
Does a natural 1 hit your armor class?
I'm gonna have to think about that one. Nah.
You actually watch as they fire off a crossbow bolt, and it sticks into a rib of one of the skeletons that hasn't left from around the cart yet, and it turns around and goes, and Pop goes, oh God, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go, and just like jumps into the cart.
As they start to like go back into the thing, Seren just yells, "Give me back my money!"
No.
Bit rude.
You watch as they jump into the cart. Delwyn, it is your turn.
Yeah, fuck this skeleton. Could I move up onto the box?
Make an athletics check to get on top of the box. You can definitely get there. You're going to take an attack of opportunity from the skeleton if you run away.
That is fine. Okay. 13.
Yeah, you're able to run and jump up on these boxes. I'm going to take an attack against you. Does a 13 hit your armor class?
It does not.
Okay. This short sword skeleton swings and misses as you duck under and run, and then you plant your feet and manage to jump and grab the edge of the box and pull yourself up.
When I get there, I'm gonna say, "Now, I would love this distraction of yours to work, but this is some business we have to sort out." And I want to cast Ray of Frost on one of the wheels.
Let me think about the stats of a wheel.
It's round.
I'm not worried about damage. I'm worried about the it's frozen effect.
Yeah, to destroy it, you're gonna need to do a certain amount of damage. It's got an AC in the rules actually. So go ahead and roll a hit.
18.
That does hit.
Ooh, yay, okay.
You extend your hand and this like icy energy gathers.
I imagine it's more like he like puts his hand at his hip like a gun, and he like whips it out like a quick draw with like a finger gun and just like
Quick
shoots
draw.
this like beam of ice. That's
Draw
for
him.
8 damage max.
Wow, that's great. Yeah, you throw this beam of ice and it frosts over the wheel on this cart. You hear Snap from inside go, "Hey, watch the merchandise, kid." Is that your turn?
I have 5 more feet of movement, so I'm just gonna take it to get 1 square closer.
You see these bad boys hop into their cart, bad boys with an eye, hop into their cart, and Delwyn jumps up on these boxes and freezes the wheel. Denali, it is your turn.
It is my turn?
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn to Snap. I'm gonna say, you seem like a pretty funny person. Why don't you give us a laugh? And I'm gonna cast Hideous Laughter on them.
Okay. That's a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Wow. Does a 19 make it?
Damn it, yeah.
Not with psychic feedback, it doesn't.
Womp womp, womp womp.
When a creature within 30 feet of you has to make a wisdom saving throw, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on it using your channel divinity.
All right. What about 11?
No! I kind of spin my staff and I unclip my spellbook on the side of my hip, and it kind of floats up. and I just wave my staff.
You unclip your book and it floats in front of you, and you wave your staff, and this magical aura appears around Snap, who looks at you and says,
Funny. I don't know what you're talking about.
and just like falls over in the cart.
Another thing for my psychic
they take
feedback.
psychic damage, don't they?
If the spell or effect at the cause of wisdom saving throw is not created by a spell I cast, I can deal psychic damage equal to half my cleric level. So they can take 1 psychic damage. Like this like spectral third eye appears over my forehead, and I cast my hand out to like make them not succeed on the roll, and they take 1 point of psychic damage because I gave them a headache.
That felt like a not so fast, Kaiba. I activate my trap card.
It was so good.
Yeah,
that's very good.
That's my trap card. I like Ace Attorney point at them.
Counterspell City, baby. So yeah, your spell succeeds. I'm gonna say, for the sake of, I think, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, like when you take damage, you have to reroll the saving throw. I'm gonna say that the psychic feedback happens before the spell.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She takes 1 point of psychic damage and then falls prone and is laughing. The other two look very confused.
I'm so proud of you.
That was awesome.
You high five.
Yeah, we definitely high five.
Speaking of our duo of abyssal tieflings, half abyssal tiefling, River, it's your turn.
All right. This isn't the mystery I was trying to solve today, but I'm not gonna waste this opportunity. I have some questions for you. You're not going anywhere. I'm gonna throw a guiding bolt at one of the skeletons.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll 2 hits.
You know, I'm gonna do that as a sacred flame, actually.
Okay.
So they just need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Does a 12 make it?
No. Well, they take 2 damn.
We saw it briefly when you used your psychic feedback, just for a moment, but now it's more prevalent as you channel this magic of your affinity. An eye, not a physical one, but just a like glowing spectral eye appears in the middle of your forehead, and you throw this psychic wave, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's like a dart almost of psychic energies. Smacks their brain, I guess.
It slams into the head of one of these skeletons, and it does a little like spin before it puts its hands. Really, it puts one hand, because in that same hand is its other hand, which you would assume would be its weapon, and it just puts like the hand that it's holding up to its face to stop it from spinning. You did some damage.
I'm just gonna move 30 feet closer to kind of get deeper into the fray.
As you run up, last 2 skeletons are last in the order. This one's just gonna kind of stay where it is. So River does a 9 hit you.
No.
This same skeleton takes its disembodied arm that it's holding as a club and tries to smack you over the head with it, and you just like dodge out of the way. It rattles sadly. Does an 11 hit your armor class, Delwyn?
Absolutely not.
This skelly boy tries to jump at you and like takes some swipes at your feet, and you're just like, no. Like a cat was trying to bat at your feet, and you're just like, stop. Yeah, you managed to dodge. We're back at the top. First is this skeleton that's engaged with Seren, who does not look great. And they are sad that they're not looking great, but they're gonna swing again at Seren anyway. 6.
No!
You're more ready for it this time, and they swing down kind of overhead at you, and you manage to duck to one side as they smash into the box behind you. Next is Seren.
How bad is this skelly boy looking?
Bad.
But like how bad? Like almost dead bad, or what we talking?
Well, it's already dead, because it's a skeleton, but his bones are looking scuffed? I don't know how to say that. He doesn't have like blood or an indication that he's looking like he's about to fall apart. Not metaphysically, physically. Maybe metaphysically too.
I go over to the skeleton, just like super chill.
Yeah.
I got my skateboard under like one arm, and I hold my hand out to it, trying to look as non-threatening as possible. I don't know how this is gonna go, but I am going to cast Shocking Grasp if it touches my hand.
So you try to shake its hand like truce?
Yes.
Make a persuasion check? No, make a deception check.
Natural 20,
Oh my
motherfucker.
god! I'm gonna count that as your attack roll. Do damage. Do crit damage.
4.
4 damage. You look this thing in its sockets. You reach your hand out as if to say, "It's okay. We don't have to fight anymore." It looks at you. Down at your hand.
Oh god.
It looks shocked. Before, no one had ever treated it so kindly.
Oh god, no.
It holds out its hand. You shake, and then it looks shocked in a different way because it gets struck with lightning and dies. Oh my god, that's so good.
Seren is laughing.
It's dead.
Oh god.
I mean, to be fair, it was already dead.
Fair.
And come on, that was hilarious.
Nice work, kid.
Thanks.
Okay. Next in the order is the other skeleton that Delwyn ran away from, who is also going to try and hit at your feet. Because it doesn't have anything else to do. So it just runs over. Starts to take little, the mocking teenager fighting, that, but at your feet. Does a 13 hit your armor class?
Still no.
It swings out its sword again at you. Next, in the order I believe, is Snap, Crack, and Pop. Snap is still Hideous Laughter. Do I get to save for that per round?
At the end of its turn.
Okay.
So.
7.
Nope. I'm just so funny.
She's still getting a good yuck, but as she's kind of laughing incessantly, she looks up at her two siblings and goes, the horses. And Crack goes, I can't remember what he said. Oh, right. Pop jumps out, runs over here, slams down on a little button on the wall, and a garage door raises on that side, and then runs and jumps back in. Meanwhile, Crack goes up front, and from the front, Delwyn's the only one who can really see this, pulls out 2 more bottles that I don't have funny names for, and smashes them on the ground in front of the cart, not knowing that it super does have 1 frozen wheel, but we'll get to that later. And 2 spectral horses rise from where the bottles shatter with reins that extend back and fall into Crack's hand, and goes, I don't know how to drive. And Snap is laughing on the floor of the cart behind them, and they just go, okay. And they are going to try and drive this cart. So they cast Phantom Steed twice. 2 horse. Ray of Frost halves their movement speed, right?
It reduces it by 10.
Okay. You watch as they kind of snap the reins and say giddy up, I guess, and try to take off through this garage door. I'm gonna make a roll with disadvantage of animal handling. Oh, what's the DC for this? Hard, because they don't know, but...
30?
No.
30 so good.
Yeah. That one's
It's
good.
like a DC 100 check, so
75.
27? 30?
Listen, just give me a second. I'm looking at things because I want to be fair, and I don't want to retroactively say they succeeded, but I'm seeing mainly 10, which the lower roll was a 10 plus 0 is 10, but even still they are slowed down, and as you see them go out towards the garage door, the cart itself, because it's on that slick surface on the wheel, swings back and forth and hits both sides into the walls of the garage door. They lose a bit of cargo. None of the bottles or anything, but all of them are going to take some damage, and so is the cart, as they get not their full distance out the garage door.
How far did they go?
Well, they have riding horses that are drawing the carriage, so usually it'd be 50, but it's 40.
Sick, okay.
Delwyn, you're up next.
I want to look back at everybody, look towards the cart, turn to Seren. How much do you care about that pouch of money?
Well, I mean, I might get grounded if I don't come back with it, so I don't really care all that much. That's about the only risk it has.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how criminal did they seem?
They're dealing undead.
Right, shit, you're right. I want to run a full movement and dash action to hop onto the back of the cart.
Okay. Okay. Make an acrobatics check. It's not going to be difficult. You can definitely get to it.
That's a 9.
With a 9, you're not able to get, like, fully up on your feet, but you are in it. You're in the cart.
Okay, I think that's literally all of my shit.
So you run after this cart. Denali, now it's your turn.
Shall we go? I'm gonna scoop up River and we're going on my broom.
Okay.
You're just gonna leave the kid with the 3 skeletons?
Oh crap! You can skate fast, right?
Yep.
You mind just ditching these guys?
If I can without getting my ass beat, sure.
Okay. Should we stay? Should we get
I feel like I really need to chase after these guys that I've been kind of hunting this for a little bit.
Okay, you take this. I hand you my staff.
Okay.
It's basic flying. You know how to do it. It's fine.
I don't, but I'll okay.
I'm gonna go next to Seren. I'm gonna say, hold on, kid. I'm gonna cast floating disc around us, and we're gonna take off too.
Okay, so I will say by the spell, the disc is immobile when you're within 20 feet of it, so you can't move it.
But it follows me. Could I stay on the broom with River and cast it on Seren and just take off and have Seren follow me on the disc?
It does stay within 20 feet of you at all times. So I suppose you could.
I'm gonna say, kid, you might want to get off your board for this one.
I do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a circle with my staff underneath their feet, and then me and River are gonna take off on the broom, and Saren's coming with us on my disc.
Yeah. You
So good.
you make a circle underneath Seren's feet with your staff and then jump on the broom.
What the fuck?
You fly over, pick up River, and Seren it's a hoverboard.
It's like this green cloudy hoverboard.
And as you fly off out this garage door, Seren, you just feel this pulled forward and you are trailing 20 feet behind as you hoverboard on a floating disc out the garage doors of this warehouse. And we're gonna enter a chase scene.